In the previous series, the Berkuchi brothers took their golden eagle Tuigen to Kokshetau to show it to Aksakal Tastanbek. Having seen a lot who knows how to accurately determine the ability of a bird, Tastanbek examined Tuigen. Having not found a single defect of this golden eagle grown in the wild nature, the Aksakal gave the highest rating, call it a true hunter.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you? How was your trip? Wow, Nojan, come in and have a seat. How is your health? The trip was successful. Everything told by expert Tastanbek about Tuigen inspired us. What were you doing? It would be nice if you went with us. Aman, to tell the truth, it's a pity that I didn't go there because of trivial matters. Though they got over with it without me. All is well. We cannot change the past. Now I want to seriously take on this and become like you, Berkuchi. Of course, if you teach me. Congratulations, Nojan. It's a great decision. The most important is desire. And the fact that you have the interest we already have noticed during our last hunting. Of course, we are glad that our ranks are reinforced. This is the art of our ancestors. It's true, we are ready to teach what we know, if you really wish it. Let's start today. Are you free? Yes, I am. Today is a day off. Then follow us. We have a training today and we will let the golden eagles to the sky. You will try. Start today with fervency without thinking about anything. Take a chance and hunt with birds of prey. We are always happy to share our knowledge and improve the art of Berkuchi. There are few people who want to study, but if someone comes to us, we will do our best. Aman, you'll finish sewing later. Let's start earlier. Well, let's go.
Мынау құсбегілік өнері кенжелеп қалғанмен бұрын Совет үкіметі кезінде қазір қайта жанданып.
For the Kazakhs, the art of Berkuchi is exceptional. Of course, we feel aggrieved for the fact that in recent times, very few people are engaged in art, which is considered to be our national treasure. Therefore, we are very happy when we see young men with interest and desire for this art having fiery eyes like Nojan. For this reason, putting aside other things, today we will pay attention to teaching Nojan the art of Berkuchi. God willing, he will become a good Berkuchi and he will join our ranks.
Бар білгенімізді Серік екеуміз үйретпекшіміз. Құдай қаласа осы Нұржаннан жақсы құсбегі шығады деген ниеттемін.
Today, Aman was happy when Nurjan asked to teach him to work with golden eagles, and he gave up all his business and started teaching a new student. Nurjan is a good guy, but I still do not believe that his intentions are serious. In order to become a Berkuchi, you need to have a lot of patience, peace of mind and strength. One day is not enough to learn how to hunt with birds of prey and become a Berkuchi. Of course, it's right when you teach a person who is interested in learning, but in any case, in a few days, it will be clear whether Nurjan's intentions are true or just a passing fancy. We'll think about good things.
Нұржан, мына қолға шақырсын мына жерден. Бастамасы сол ғой негізінде.
First, let's start with a call to hand. Let him try to call from a short distance. Then let Tuigen fly. Let him start with our wild eagle. Nurjan, I will do this. We will let the golden eagle from there and you call it from here to sit on your hand. As soon as it flies up and sits on your hand, take the ropes on its legs with your other hand and hold them with your right hand. Look, put a glove on your right hand. Keep it so that the golden eagle can see the meat. Stand sideways with your right shoulder in the direction from which the golden eagle will fly. Stretch your arm, turn your head and call it. You can't stand right in front of it. Stand sideways. To facilitate the landing of the golden eagle, stretch out your hand. That's how you meet it. Never be afraid. A golden eagle will not touch you. When it comes and sits on your arm, take it closer and gather the ropes on its legs, holding in your hands as Sarik taught you. It's necessary for safety. Do not tighten it so much. Hold it loose. Show the meat and call him. Tuigun, come here, come here. It will come itself. Won't it pounce on me? No, do not worry. I will stand by. Good luck. Let's start. Aman, let it fly. I will stay near Nojan. Nojan, as soon as it sits on your hand, gather the ropes slowly and hold them tightly. Hold them together, but not pull hard. Should I keep it closer to me or not? Keep it not too far so that you are comfortable to hold it. I'll be nearby, prompting you. Bismillah, let's start. Usually when you release it, the ropes are removed. But since you are releasing it for the first time, we will not remove them. Nojan, let's go. Aman, launch from that place. Since a Berkuchi creates conditions for the bird, takes care of it, the first requirement for him is to be skillful. Vigilance and sensitivity are important qualities of a Berkuchi. Do not lose sight of the smallest changes. The second quality is the presence of a great desire and determination.
Енді қазір мынау аңшылықтың түрлері көп қой. Мылтықпен аулау жаңағы.
There are many types and ways of hunting. Every day they are being developed and updated. Among them, a special place is occupied by the pride of our people, the art of Berkuchi. It will not die and become extinct, because it is the original heritage of our people transmitted from father to son. It is said that this skill has a 2,000-year history. There is ancient evidence that the Turks kept birds of prey in the 7th, 8th centuries and hunted with them. There are facts of expansion of this skill from Central Asia, including Kazakhstan, to Europe and the Arab countries. Hunting with birds of prey is very useful for health. I would compare the golden eagle with courage, kindness, delicacy and pride.
Мен бүркітті алғырлыққа, шыдамдылыққа, ерлікке, паңдыққа теңередім мына бүркітті.
Құсбегі болу үшін немірінші ынта керек, ниет керек. Құсбегі болу үшін ол.
In order to become a Berkuchi, firstly there must be a desire and good intent. I do not believe that a man can immediately become a Berkuchi. It takes time, patience and love for bird. Is Nojan's desire to become a Berkuchi a pure thought or a temporary passion? It will be clear in a couple of days. Not everyone can be the one about whom they say he knows the language of birds. For this you need an endless desire to learn the unknown. Keeping and working with a golden eagle is not so easy. You have to work.
Қызушылығы болмаса құсты үйрет, ары қарай қызушылықпен әкетпесе құсты ұстау ол өте қиын нәрсе. Осы арадан шақыр. Қыспа былай, ет бүркіт көретіндей болсын былай.
Well, call from this place. Hold the meat so that the golden eagle could see it. Yes, right. Are you ready? Call it. Tuigun, come here. Come here. Wow, bravo. Well, take the ropes and put them together, like this. Since it is a wild golden eagle, it will not touch you. Do not lift high. The tomaga or the cap is put in this way. The higher you lift it, the more it flaps its wings. Well, how it was? It was scary in the beginning. From outside it seems so easy, but in fact it turns out to be a little scary. Well, right. Fear always comes first. Since it is a bird of prey, it flies and pecks with great speed. Want to try once more? It is scary when it is close to the face. What if it pecks me? Let's try again. I will bring more meat. Did it come too close? Yes. This is just the beginning. After all, it flew from a close place. If we release it out of that mountain, it will fly with even greater speed. It comes diving as a plane. It was wonderful. Right. It was attacking.
Енді солай болады. Енді ал енді мына Нұржан туралы айтатын болсам,
Speaking of Nurjan, he's not bad, and now he gets my every word, listens carefully and asks if he does not understand something. Last time when he was with us on Shiga Tattoo, a part of competition when a bird must catch the skin of the fox which is pulled by the horse rider with a long rope, I watched him from outside, and I thought that if this guy is interested in the art of Bakuchi, then it is worth teaching him. In general, as far as I know people, if he's not lazy, then Nurjan will be an excellent Bakuchi. At today's training sessions, I am very pleased with Nurjan. Currently, there are few young people willing to learn this art. I am so glad to see his desire to learn new things.
бұл Нұржанда да жақсы бүркітші болады деген сенімдемін.
Енді айта кететін болсам, Нұржанның құсты қолына қондыруы, және ұшып келген кезде кейбір жерінде кемшіліктер көп болып отыр.
In training, Nurjan made mistakes. It was his first training and that's why it can be explained. His weak point is that he keeps the eagle too far from himself. When the golden eagle sat down on his hand, he hesitated and could not immediately put the ropes together. You have to be careful with the ropes on the legs. It's necessary for safety. Some golden eagles eating lure can injure a person on impulse. But it is good that Nurjan listens and does all instructions. You can notice that he is still afraid of the golden eagle. He keeps it far from himself. But I think that constant training will give a positive result. I hope that Nurjan will become a good Bakuchi.
Бүркітке қол алшақта ұстап қорқынышы көп өзіме білінді. Бұлай Нұржаннан жақсы бүркіт шығады деп өзім ойлаймын енді.
Жаңа ыңғайланып тұрды ғой, әп-әдемі келді ғой.
You were standing right when it flew up to you. Stand this way. Okay. The wind blows from the back. Therefore, when the golden eagle sits on your hand, turn around against the wind. It will be easier for the golden eagle and it will fold its wings towards the wind. And if the wind blows from the back, it might lift its tail and the golden eagle will trip. You will see an adept just by watching your golden eagle. All right. Well, take the meat. I'm ready. To again. Come to me. Awesome. Great. Hold the ropes. Fix it backward. Like that. Correct. Perfect. Now stroke it. Pet it. Stroke and calm it. Do not lift it too high. Yes. Do not hold it too high. Perfect. Good job. This time it flew up with high speed and hit me very hard. It has nearly ripped my hand off. Don't be afraid. You're still afraid. Are you okay, Nurjan? This time it flew up with high speed and hit me hard. Do not worry, you will learn. If you continue your training, you will become a Bakuchi. Do not lift it high when it flies up to you. Never lift high. And don't be afraid. Calm it by stroking. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. In general, it was not bad. Do not raise your hand high. Okay. Great job. What are we going to do now? Shall we let it hunt on hares? There are no wild hares there. We brought a domestic rabbit. Let's try to hunt on it. Do not release, Nurjan. It wants to fly up against the wind. Let's try and let it fly after the rabbit. Then I will show you how to separate the bird from its catch. Shall I let the golden eagle fly? Yes, you will let it fly. I will be beside and assist you. I will show you how to separate the bird. When you release the bird, the golden eagle will flap. At this point, you must help it and push it up with your hand so that it could gain speed. Now you will see it yourself. Let's direct it toward the hare from bigger distance, from the height. Let the golden eagle have time to gain speed.
Көресің қазір оны қалай, жаңағы ұшыру барысында.
Оны арекке алыстан жіберек, анадан биіктен жіберек.
When hunting, it is better to let the golden eagle fly from afar. Skilled Bakuchi usually lets the bird fly from top in the mountainous area. On the plain, a golden eagle will start its flight when the animal runs away for quite a distance. This will be of prime importance if the golden eagle hunts on a big game. Rushing down from top, the golden eagle gathers the speed needed and effortlessly catches the prey. The bird released from a short distance will not be able to gain speed and kill the prey when flying at it. Weighing several times more than a golden eagle, the prey can injure the bird in flight.
Енді бір күнде жаңағы бүркітші болып кетем деген ол ойға сыймайтын нәрсе, өйткені
One cannot become a Berkutchi in one day. It is impossible. We cannot consider a person who claims he knows all theory of training and hunting with a golden eagle perfectly a falconer or Berkutchi. Even if he releases a golden eagle and it catches the prey, it is not his success, but it is the golden eagle's success. The theory is one thing, practice is the other thing. If in practice you do not train your bird, hunt with it, take care of it, it will be extremely difficult to understand its nature. Therefore, only the one who combines long-term skills, great desire and desperation to learn national art will become a good Berkutchi.
Жақсы құсбегі шығады деп айта аламын.
Today, for the first time, I tried to release the golden eagle from my hand. Cold and even hand-fed it. I saw how Serik and Arman released the golden eagle during training. Last time I helped them in Shigata too. It turns out to be something different. When you observe it from a distance, it seems very easy. Today I took a piece of meat and called my golden eagle. It came with all its might, as if rushing at its prey, hit my hand. At this moment, involuntarily, fear invaded me. I felt that. When it squeezes your hand, even through a mitt, you can feel its force and power. But after it ate its meat and calmed down, weakened its claws, my nervousness also disappeared. At this point, the golden eagle allowed me to stroke it. I calmed, stroked and patted, and fear left my body. It is difficult to describe your feelings during this moment. Opposite feelings. Joy and fear, panic and amazement. They overtook me at once. You need to feel, experience it yourself with your heart and soul.
Сөзбен айтып жеткізу өте қиын. Оны сөзбен жеткізе алмайсың, оны тек қана өзің соны бастан өткізу керек.
Nurjan, look, do not fuss and haste. The main thing is to be free of any fear. Take Tomaga off, help the golden eagle at flapping. The main thing is not to be scared. You will see that it never hurts humans. Okay. When the golden eagle attacks an animal, it does that in order not to catch prey for a human, but to feed on it. This is the law of nature. It requires a certain set of skills to be able to separate the prey from the adamant claws of the golden eagle. First, you should approach the bird, stroke it carefully. You can feed it with some meat a little. When the golden eagle gets distracted by meat, you should free the prey unnoticeably and hide it. Otherwise, the golden eagle can nurse a grievance at the person who deprived it from its catch. Nobody likes it when someone takes food away from under his nose, right?
Енді саятшылықты алғашқы енді үйреніп жатқаннан кейін бірінші тәжірибе ретінде қолдың қоянын жіберіп көрді енді.
Since I have just started studying hunting with a hunting bird, at first we released the bird to prey on a domestic rabbit. We practiced on a domestic rabbit in order to avoid mistakes on real hunt. The moment I was being told to take Tomaga off, the golden eagle started flapping because the wind was strong and slided out of my hands. But I managed to grab it by its foot ropes. I let it land in his hand, and only at the second attempt, when Arman released the rabbit, I took Tomaga off and let my golden eagle fly in a proper way.
Сол кезде ғана екінші рет томағасын тартып сол кезде жібердім.
Көрме, анасы аңын ұстап жатып алады, және ет қайдар екен. Ет мынау міне.
Жүгізесің ба? Жібермеу керек та.
See, this is how it lands, pushing down an animal it hunts on. Harike, where is the meat? Here you are. Take it. Here, take a look, Nurjan. You give it meat and separate. Just like that. Take the rabbit, do not show it. Now let the bird eat the rabbit's thigh. It just caught this rabbit, now you can see it cannot come down. It is looking for it. It is important to let it try its part of the prey. What hand should I hold it in? I will put meat here now. You will feed on it. Do not be afraid and hold it. After eating meat from your hands, it will get used to you. Keep holding it like this. Don't be scared. It will not harm you. Stand straight. If it is hard, use another hand. It won't peck me, will it? Don't be scared. It will not hurt you. Serik, take it. My hands have gone numb. It's quite heavy. You should learn. See how it eats. You should learn, Nurjan. We carry golden eagles in our hands on foot, mounted on a horse. We feed them also. And thus you will gradually learn. You will become a real Bakuchi. Be patient. Quite a bit remains to be done. You are a Jibek, aren't you? Arike, let's release Akbalak and check the other side of the hill. Maybe we shall encounter an animal. The nature of this area is amazing. There have to be some animals. Yes, we saw fresh footprints when we were going up the hill. True, there are a lot of footprints. The whole area must be full of animals. Let's move up the other side of the hill and take Akbalak's tomaga off. Agree. Let's check.
Сөйтек мына дөңнің үстіне шығып, тамаға тартайық біраз.
Ұстаған жемтікті аңды қалай айыру керек екенін көрсетті. Ол өте маңызды нәрсе екен. Оның жаңағы
Today, Serik showed how to separate the prey caught from the golden eagle. It is very important. It is important to know every little thing. It is, on the other hand, the matter of safety, and on the other hand, it affects formation of the golden eagle's temper, formation of feelings towards you. For example, if you take away the prey caught right away, the golden eagle can get angry and have a grudge against you. You should never do this. Only after the golden eagle who caught an animal kills it by pushing down with its feet and tastes its meat, it will come down a little. At this point, it is important to give the bird a piece of meat you prepared for it beforehand. Place it on a mitten while distracting it. At this moment, you should remove unnoticeably the prey caught. It is really important.
Now, ұстаған жемтігін жайлап тығып, оның көзіне көрсетпей, былай тығып алып кету керек екен. Ол да өте маңызды.
Қалай Нұреке? Қанжығым айланды.
How was it, Nurike? Hunting was successful, and the Cossack fox happened to be cunning. It ran past from this side. It differs from hunting on a domestic rabbit. The Cossack fox also lashed out against the golden eagle. Of course, it's fight for life. Now you must wait like that. It is important to be careful. The golden eagle does not let anyone approach its prey. See how it protects its catch. You must wait until the prey is completely dead. Hey, Akbalak, stop! Enough! Don't be greedy. Kill this Cossack fox instead of looking at us, Akbalak. Well, Nurjan, you have a quite good beginning. If I go to mountains, I will give you one bird. I will bring it to you, if it's God's will. Now you have to keep your word. Kazakhs have a tradition asking for the bird they like. I'm not going to ask your Tuigin who is being tamed by you currently, but the bird that you catch next time will be mine. You owe me one bird. I'm the witness, Nurjan. Do not worry. I'm the witness. Serik, keep your word now. If it's God's will, I will bring you the bird. I'm a man after all. I will keep my word. And now, while it's not dark yet, let's go back to Aul. Yes, let's go.
Ал енді күн қараймай жатып ауылға жетіп алайық.
Ауылға жетейік, аха.
Тамаша.
In the next episode, brothers Aman and Serik took a risk and made a decision to bring not fully tamed yet Tuigun to the Asian Championship. In the next episode, we will tell you about troubles concerning public transport trips with a bird of prey and adaptation of the golden eagle to other area and climate.